here. So let's talk about James Jimmy Woo, and let's go into the fact that, first of all, this character has a long history in the comics, like
Yes,
decades and
that's
decades
right.
and decades. So anyone out there,
That's
go check it out. You're going to get some great information on that. But some fun things we've learned already. Just in this one episode. First of all, Jimmy didn't blip out. He had time to learn a card trick.
right.
Right? I think
Right.
that's
Well,
right in my mind.
that's a good theory. That makes sense. It adds up. It
Uh,
adds up.
I think so as well. Not only that, but he's gotten even more comfortable in his leadership role, I think, too, because he seems more
For sure.
relaxed and everything as well, too.
For sure, he's more confident. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I mean, he's given this case, which is certainly I don't know if it's a step up, but in some ways it is. It's kind of crazy. A whole town missing. So yeah, and he's traveled from the Bay to New Jersey. So he's definitely given some more responsibilities during this time.
Right. And another thing, we just to throw in there, but he's a great softball player as well, we've learned, too. So that's another positive note we should keep with
Right.
him, too.
That's
Um,
right.
So, opening into this whole new world now, too, what is it like being on this show that had such a kind of a slow burn of everyone kind of enjoying it. And now we are like, everything's on fire. Like you could smell the barbecue now. And you're like, I'm so
Yeah.
excited for what's coming. So what's it like for that burn to happen now?
Really cool. I mean, really awesome to. I think this show, it took a risk. It took a big risk by releasing the episodes as they did. Because not everyone is a fan of those classic sitcoms. Like I'm a huge fan of those classic sitcoms, so I was in it. No matter what, I was just enjoying seeing how they did it. But for those who weren't fans, they it asked for some patience, and but it also kept you in it by just kind of giving you little strange moments throughout, and just to kind of wonder what is going on. And I think those strange moments are what kept people in it, and I feel like they are going to be rewarded for sticking around.
Now, I asked Kat already, but I have to ask you, if you could create your own reality with your own TV show, maybe not one you've worked on or anything, but your own TV show, what would you choose? I think she ended up with Downton Abbey was hers. So where would you
Oh,
go?
oh gosh, that's a good question. I think I would go. Well, I mean, it's kind of referred to in our show, so in a way, I'm kind of stealing from WandaVision, but I think I would go to the era of the Dick Van Dyke Show, just because I was such a fan of that show, and thrilled to see it on our show. But I mean, I was a super fan of that show in reruns. I just watched like every episode multiple times, and I think if I could step into a world, it would be that black and white world of the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Very, very cool. Well, I thank you, sir. I hope to see more of Jimmy. I hope he's the Phil Coulson of the Disney Plus world, is really what I
Oh
want him to
man, that
be.
would be
I want to be in
amazing.
Hawkeye. I want all these connections to be had. And as we go from black to white, there's so many great things to come. So I thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's a
All right.
pleasure
And
talking to you.
be good. And I hope everyone in your life is happy and healthy.
Thank you. You too, Derek.